Hi, my name is Megan from Megabucksavingz. I'm excited to share with you guys today 5 trash to treasure projects that I have done. I got 3 bookshelves or racks or whatever you want to call them, and they were handed down to me to sell in a garage sale, and I decided to keep it, and I simply just upcycled them or what have you by painting them. And all you need is some sandpaper, a rag, some paint of color of choice, and whatever else. If it's pure wood, it's always best to just sand it down and restain it, or gloss it, or whatever you want to do with it. But I am just going to show you guys all of them that I refurbished or upcycled by painting them all white. I really regret painting the wood one. I wish I would have left it like that wood natural kind of color in the end, but regardless, it still turned out cute, and I might still do some work on it. I'm really not sure. I just found a couple of handles, which you saw at the beginning of, and I just repurposed stuff that I had on hand and used it for this project. And so you see here, I'm just going to use the rest of the spray paint that I have. I got this spray paint from a place called Under the Sink, which is what I've mentioned before. I go to the place to buy any of my paint or spray paint or stains or anything like that, because this specific place, it's an organization that takes all chemicals like this, and they allow people to go in and get like up to 10 or 20 pounds worth of paint or stain or whatever you want to get that they have there. And simply people just take it after they're done using it, taking their stuff after they're done using it, and not putting it in the dump or the trash or anything like that and contaminating the earth, right? So I'm just reusing the products that were on hand there. The purpose of me, for myself in my home, to do these type of projects is, for one, because I don't have the funds to go and buy things brand new or in the store, even on a sale. Clearance, yes, maybe, but I actually find value in recycling, upcycling, making stuff my own, and finding stuff either on the curb or free stuff or Facebook Marketplace that offers giving away stuff for free. I've even gone to the Goodwill and dropped off stuff to the Goodwill, and people were taking stuff out, and I'm like, I don't know what your plan was with this, but do you mind? I would, pay whatever X amount of dollars, and people have offered to just give it to me since they're already donating it. They've donated it to me, and that's great. So I also, if friends or family are getting rid of stuff, I ask people for those things, and I have in the past. I haven't currently, but like these 3 shelves here, they were going to go in my garage sale, and I decided to keep them. I asked them if I could keep them, and so I did. Got this clock as well, and it is broken in a few different places, but that's fine. I'm just using it as decor. I'm not even sure if the clock works because I haven't even put a battery in it yet. So it stays at 2 o'clock. And then I got this mirror, which I found on the curb, and it said for free on it, and you can see there's scratches there on the bottom of the bottom of the mirror. And so it was like a brownish, bronzy, black color. I'm not really sure, but obviously some people just don't find value or the need to repurpose their stuff to make it look new or fresh again or what have you. And it was going to go in their trash, or they were wanting somebody to take it and find value in somebody just taking it for free rather than putting it in the dump or the landfill. So I painted the clock, and I painted the mirror as well, and I used all the same stuff that I had on hand. I have this Kills chalk paint from a table that I did in a previous video, which I can link below. I had never repurposed or refurbished a table before, a table and chairs, and I had both of them that I also got for free and repurposed that. But anyways, I had to buy that, and so I had that left over and used it for this project. So of course it cost money at one point, but I had it on hand, and so it didn't cost me anything to go out to the store to make this stuff, if that makes sense. And so most of the stuff that you have to paint with white or even black, I feel you have to use 2 to 3 coats. Some other colors you might use 1 or 2. For this specific project, I had to use 3 coats on this, and you can kind of see on the other side where I hadn't painted yet on the second coat, where you can see the difference of colors as you're painting the coats. Don't put too much on, lightly coat it. Each coat, just do a light coat, and eventually you'll get that color that you want it to be. But you can use whatever color you want. I chose white. I wanted white to brighten up spaces. I didn't put any tape on this, obviously, because on mirrors it's really easy to wipe up paint when you use some Windex and a rag. But give everything a good clean wipe down. As you saw in the beginning, I just used a rag. So I had some sandpaper on hand, I had the paint on hand, and everything was on hand. So I used a drop cloth or an old sheet to do my projects on. You can do whatever you feel the need to, but always make sure you prep your space so you're not ruining any items. But like I said, these projects, when you put stuff in your home, maybe you're different. This is me for myself. I'm speaking for myself. But when I put stuff in my home and put this stuff up that I've completed, whether it's painting, refurbishing it, making it from scratch, what have you, I find value in that. There's a price tag on it for me, and it makes me feel good. And I think that's where the value comes. It makes me feel like my home is becoming a home. It's becoming my home. It's becoming something I love, I cherish, and that is what's important, at least for me. And so if you're watching this video and you've clicked on this video and you've seen it, obviously you like trash to treasure as well. And so you can see here, you can decorate things of however you want it, however it makes you feel, for whatever you have in your home. Everything I used in my home to decorate this, I've just had on hand, just placed it in there just for a quick, show of how you can decorate stuff and what you can do with your stuff. And if you have something or see something on hand or see something on the curb and want to upcycle it for yourself, and just try to use the stuff that you have on hand. And if you don't, try to find friends or family that might have extra paint or extra tools or whatever on hand. Don't go out and spend money if it's not necessary. That's, I guess, the purpose of this, especially during this time where you want to use what you have and you don't want to go and spend extra money. At any rate, you guys keep an eye out on stuff that is on the curb for free, and go look for your own stuff to decorate your own home and make it yours. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate the feedback as well. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.